Hey everyone, welcome to the third and final video in the series of videos on Airbnb's experience ranking system. In the previous videos, we saw how the Airbnb data science team went from having no data to building a personalized experience ranking system. If you haven't watched the first two videos of this series of videos, I'd recommend you to go check them out now, because this is continuing from first two videos, so you would have the context you need to understand this video. So I'd recommend you to stop watching now and go watch those videos if you haven't watched the earlier versions of this series. In this video, we will see how they transitioned from an offline ranking system to an online ranking system, that is a real-time system. So moving to online scoring unlocked a new set of features that were previously not possible, and these features are known as query features. Query features such as the location entered by the user, the number of guests, and the dates could be used to engineer more features. For instance, using entered location, distance between the experience and the entered location could be calculated in real time. So this will allow the system to rank those experiences that are closer to the entered location higher. Additionally, the online setting allows the system to use the user's browser language to do personalization on the fly. For example, if a user is browsing from Russia and the browser language is Russian, the system could show experiences that have been translated to Russian or are performed in Russian. And finally, the online setting also provides information on the user's country. This can be used to engineer features based on the experience preferences of users of different countries. For example, maybe people from India like more experiences in France, or maybe in Russia, or maybe in America. So using previous history of users from a certain country, we could potentially personalize it for the user coming from the same country. Now that we've seen the query features, it's time for us to update the model to include them. What we go on to do is to add these query features to the historical training data set. So at that time of development of these query features or the online system, there were 16,000 Airbnb experiences on the platform with close to 2 million labeled examples and about 90 engineered features. When I say 2 million labeled examples, it means 2 million labels of users' bookings. Now that we have the query features, we go on to train the model with the new features. And as we discussed earlier in the previous video, there were two types of models that were developed. One for the logged in users and one for the logged out users. And as I mentioned earlier, these were GBDT models that were trained. So these models were essentially updated with the new feature set. And as done earlier, the models were A/B tested to find out if the newer version performs better than the previous version. It was found that the stage 3 models with the inclusion of query features gave an uplift or increased the number of bookings by plus 5.1% when compared to the stage 2 models. So this was a success. The entire exercise of using query features online was a success. Now let's take a look at the implementation side of the online scoring system. The Airbnb data science team built their own ML infrastructure to implement this scoring system. There are three main parts in the infrastructure: getting model features from various places in real time, getting the model deployed to production, and getting the model scores out. The model requires three types of signals to score: experience features, query features, and user features. Each feature type differs from the other in terms of size, updation frequency, etc. For example, user features have hundreds of millions of user keys and therefore are stored in an online key value store where the search server boxes can look them up when a particular user does the search. Experience features aren't as many as the user features, and they are stored directly in memory of the search server boxes and read from there. Query features are not stored at all, since they are retrieved in real time from the front end of the application. Experience and user features are both updated daily via the Airflow pipeline that we talked about in the previous video. And as far as the model deployment process is concerned, the team transformed the GBDT JSON model file to an internal Java GBDT structure and loaded it within the search service application when it starts. At the time of scoring, all features are pulled in from their respective location and concatenated into a vector which is used as an input to the model. Depending on the availability of the user features, logged in or logged out model gets selected. The selected model ranks all the available experiences, which are then shown on the page in descending order of their scores. With this, we come to an end on the series of videos on understanding how the Airbnb data science team went from starting from zero to building an online scoring system in real time. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Thank you so much for watching.